This is the voice of each neighborhood and collectively the voice of the entire city speaking out. To say with art what can't be said with simple words. That's where the poetry comes in.
We're here at Fayer Joaquin Costa Conde Altea with Guillermo Pablos Murphy. Guillermo, could you walk us through the fire and what you can see about it, and what it's saying?
Well, I can talk a bit generally about the fact that it seems to me that the largest part of the fire is obviously the part that's been being built for the longest. And so it's the most pre-planned, the most, in a sense, intuitive, artistic element. The smaller sections that you see at the front, which contain the more satirical content, here we see the Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez turning all the different corruption cases that are being leveled against him into sausages with the words TODO son BULOS on it, which means everything is a lie. We also see on the left side over here the president of the Generalitat Valenciana, Carlos Mazón, out at lunch while the province was being flooded by water and mud. You see the names of the different localities that were most effective stuck onto the mud. And instead of drinking sangria, he is drinking sangre, blood. Now, what it seems to me is that the real artistic talent here is between feeling what the mood of the year is. In this sense, they took the point of gluttony. All of the events depicted here are food, whether it's an older couple dating, a vicious monster attacking the food, or a gluttonous human eating away at their meal. And then they play with that in the more satirical content. And almost the poetry of it is matching those two elements together.
Shall we walk around?
Let's keep walking.
Yeah.
Now, what is striking about the fires in Valencia specifically is that they happen yearly. Every neighborhood has one. And they are, well, unique and an organic expression of the populace. They are real in a way other art may not be. This is made by the people that live here. In a sense, this is the voice of each neighborhood and collectively the voice of the entire city speaking out. I think if you were smart as a politician, you'd want to dedicate 30 minutes of your day every day during fires, which are 19 days, to visit one of these, to get a feel for the populace, to get a feel for what the people are asking of you and criticizing. For example, what we're seeing here is the flats of Valencia overcome by Google Map reviews stating touristic location, perfect for a drinking spree, original paella with chorizo, a expression of the populace's growing discontent with the gentrification of their town.
Yeah, the giving over of it to tourists.
Absolutely.
And these tourists definitely look non-Spanish.
Yes.
Is he having hot chocolate?
I think he is. He's having a hot chocolate with a buñuelo or rosquilla. In a sense, this is a more real expression of what every town should desire. You'd want every year to have a festivity where a poet, a musician, locally, could express, whether it's through punk rock, through spoken word, or in this case, through monumental exhibition, what they're feeling, what they're hearing. An artist's role is to feel and speak what as of yet has not been said. To say with art what can't be said with simple words. In very real terms, this is the most real expression of that I've seen anywhere. I haven't seen another place do it as directly and impressively as Valencia.
What can you tell us about this exhibit? What's it saying?
I think the fact that it's put up in a display that seems to have a theme of gluttony is very striking. What it looks like to me is an older couple re-entering the dating market in their 80s.
Ooh.
And it's all about sex. The older woman is asking how many years, how old
He thinks
the
she
older
is.
man thinks she is, and he's understanding how many times would I sleep with you. That's at least what I'm reading into it. Behind it is a...
Just
Go
a
ahead.
thought. I thought it meant he was going to have a drink and then he'll guess.
Oh, and I actually think it might mean that's how many years you've got left until you die.
Oh, ouch.
So, well, there you are. In a sense, maybe that's part of the exhibition. It is not directly said. Behind him, however, there's a vending machine that is selling Viagra and what seems to be condoms or different brands of products. I don't know if they're real. But underneath each of them are a dating app profile,
Ah, I missed that.
which I thought was striking.
Yeah, that
And
is.
the popular saying here, gallina vieja hace buen caldo, which genuinely just refers to food. Again, the theme of gluttony is an older chicken makes good soup. In this context, has a bit of a grimmer note.
Yes.
And here we see the two civilizational leaders at a barbecue. And the main meal is, well, Earth, us. And they seem pretty fine with that. For those that don't speak Spanish, Putin is saying in Ukrainian sauce. I suppose the implication is that the dish is burnt earth with a side of Ukrainian sauce.
I'm going to pan up to show the main artistic piece. So as you were saying earlier, they must have done this first, and then they've added the more topical stuff later.
In a sense, this is where all of these fires are judged every year. So in a sense, I would imagine this is part of the criteria. How well does the long-term planning match up with the short-term satirical content? Could they predict the themes of the coming drama? That's where the poetry comes in. With that, I'll thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.